what's your most popular post been to date? It doesn't have to be the most popular, but the most memorable popular one.
I think one that got shared a lot. It wasn't one of my favorites. It's something that I feel very strongly about. But I wrote a post about South African restaurants and their kiddies menus, which is devastating because not every, okay, I'm not being fair, but most, I'd say at least 85% of South African restaurants or coffee shops, especially the franchises, you go and, for the adults it'll be amazing salads and wraps and lots of healthy meals, and then for the kids it'll be chicken nuggets, fish fingers, pizza, or like a cheeseburger, and that's like it. And sometimes it's hard, the people say, well, order from the adult menu, but sometimes, the adult food is infused with garlic or ginger
and there's just a lot of taste for a kid.
Yeah, it's too rich. Or too salty. So I just wrote this post and so many parents agreed with me because it is like that. It really is. I mean, obviously you don't have kids, so you're not aware of it. Yeah. But next time you go to franchise restaurant, just ask to see the kiddies menu and you will.
Is it that bad?
It's really, that's all they do. And then I went on to shows actually on 702 and I spoke about it on air, and some food distributors came onto the line and they said, well, actually it comes down to cost. And then I actually approached Spur and I got a reply from the GM, well, the director, whatever, and he said that that they used to have healthy meal options for children, but then the adults weren't ordering it, so they took it off and they went back to the fish fingers and the deep fried chicken nuggets. So then that opened up a really interesting debate between parents, like, what do you offer your children? But I think the biggest thing for me was, if we go to a restaurant, like if we go to Spur, and I love Spur, I grew up in a Spur, I love Spur, but where I get upset is because when you go to Spur and the kids are like, oh, I want deep fried chicken nuggets and I want that, and they associate those unhealthy food with fun.
And going out.
Exactly, and family. So they're associating jumping castles, face painters, balloons, colouring crayons, Chico the Clown. They're associating all that fun with fish fingers and deep fried chicken. Yeah. So that worries me more than anything else, is that connotation.
And do you find it's almost, it's not just restaurants that do that.
No.
It is also, it's at the birthday parties, it's at the fun things,
it is.
Fun days at school.
We're not subjected to it as much because actually the school where my boys go, they have a rule. Like in the school, they don't allow white bread. If you pack your child lunch, you're not allowed white bread, you're not allowed sweets.
That's a great rule.
You're not allowed chips. They have a list. It's like boiled eggs, yogurts, whole wheat bread, tuna, all of that. So and they've been there like almost 3 years. So during the day and at parties, and they have school parties as well, and they have like a baker man every Friday. But the school encourages do like muffins and stuff like that instead of. But obviously we do spoil them when we can. Yeah, like a little fudge never hurt any kid. But yeah, so the school, so they're exposed to a lot of good like eating values.
Have you encountered any restaurant that's done a good kids menu in South Africa?
Yeah, recently? I have a lot, but not the favorite ones where they like to go to. I mean, the kids don't like Mug and Bean is really, really good with food, but the boys don't want to go to Mug and Bean. They want to go to Spur. They want to go to, those type of places. And a lot of places, like we don't go there a lot, but like just an example, like a McDonald's. They'll do, instead of chips and Coke, they'll do fruit juice and yogurt. So you can swap your chips for yogurt. So they have options.
Right.
And they don't have the best reputation for health.
Right.
So I think there's always an option where you can, if you have something on the adult menu like a veggie wrap, do a smaller version for the children. So I think there's an opportunity for restaurants to become more accommodating for children.